Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be a notion that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
Hey folks. You raise your glass. You raise our glasses. I'd like to propose a toast. 2 years ago today, we were on a cruise, wrapping up from the first inaugural cruise. So today, we're on a cruise again, 2 years later. This is the third cruise, but it's been 2 years since the first thing. So, here's to HH4C.
Amen.
Woo!
Amen.
Woo, cheers!
Amen.
To many more.
Wow. Yeah, thank you very much. Well, that does make my my eyes tear up a bit. Looking at 2 years since it's over now. 3 years since HH4C started off, and that initial cruise went off with young Mr. Kenny on board. And what was great to see was you heard Michael Ann in the background, but there was our latest recipient, Roxanne, sitting there, as well as some of the other people that were on board that cruise. So it was absolutely fantastic to have them on board. Cheers to HH4C. Okay, let's start at the top. Guess who got in first? Mr. Nick, but he's got an excuse. He's on the wrong in the wrong hemisphere. He's from the Cotswolds in England, and I can tell you what, he's getting rather excited, I reckon. G'day, Joe, mate. How you going? How's the weather? Oh, that's to Nick. How's the weather? I'll tell you what. How's your weather, mate? Because we've been sitting on 19 today, and it's currently 17. Feels like 13. I think and there's 80% humidity, so I think we're going to be having a bit of cold weather. Joe's also saying, oh, hi, Nick and Shaun, not tomorrow, but the Wednesday after. The Wednesday after the 7th of May. He'll be going live at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time for a special live stream on his channel, and we're both invited. So, mate, thank you very much. That will be greatly appreciated. Joe is also saying, Nick, you're invited if you're able to join in. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. The hero of the minute, Mr. Jimmy, welcome home. For those that don't know, Jimmy is now at home recuperating. Mate, congratulations. We knew you would get this thing knocked over. Now, all we need you to do is recover, and then let's get that new stuff into you. And I'll hazard a guess to say that very soon we'll be sparring, you and I, directly face to face. Joe is saying there's a very special reason for this live, and he'll keep us both in suspenders. Mate, you do that every time. Hey, Jimmy, again, it's good to see you here. Thank you, bro. It's a pleasure. Oh, here's someone who has been jumping out of her skin. I mean, I even got a message from her while she was at work. Jimmy! Denise! How you doing, Denise? Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. I hope your shift is going easy, and you're getting close to head off time. G'day, Ryan. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on board. We're only going out on the HH for C, so nice to see you. G'day, Marjorie. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. Joe won't be able to keep that a secret. I bet cash money. You bet cash. Okay. Yeah. Well, knowing Joe, he's pretty tight. What's the word? Tight-lipped if he wants to be. Jimmy saying g'day to Marjorie, g'day to Denise, and g'day to you, Marjorie. Nice to have you here. Joe is saying, hey, Denise, read the invite. That is also for you. Joe is going, sheesh, don't start me. Mother Nature has forgotten to take her bloody pills again. Well, it must be raining like cats and dogs. Marjorie saying g'day to Joe, and Jimmy is home, which is the best part. G'day, Marjorie. Hey, Amy, welcome home. Have you guys finally completed your travels? And Amy, I need to talk to you face to face in a Facebook page on the Messenger at some point after the show. I want to catch up. I want to get some goss from you. Joe, Denise, I cannot believe Dwayne got you a new mower. Really? Okay. Hey, Amy, and hit the like button. Thank you, Amy. Much appreciated. Smash it from Jimmy. Thank you. Much appreciated. And g'day, Joe, from Amy. All right. Hey, Shaun, it's been a good night so far. I can go home. I can go from 0 to shit in a minute. Yeah, we know that. And remember what I said to you when we were having our personal chat. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, they delivered it yesterday just as the rain started. Well, you'll be mowing. Too bad Dwayne doesn't. Anyway, Joe, it comes in dark and stormy looking and the clouds run away. I'm so freaking over the demented weather. Yeah, well, we're having an amazing time, Joe. Come on, let's face it. We don't want it to get too cold. Denise is saying it won't be dry enough to mow for another week. Facebook isn't Shut up, Amy. Stop giving away the true secrets. Thanks, mate, for the Helping Hands for Cruising.org website. Much appreciated. And also for the fundraiser. I will be talking about that shortly. Denise is having a bit of a cry there. Or is it a giggle? I think it's a cry. But anyway. Jimmy's saying g'day to Amy. And Amy is saying g'day to Marjorie, to Jimmy. Oh my goodness me. And we've hit the bottom of the chat. Awesome. Okay, so couple of things today. First big news is that Jimmy is home. That is big news. Yeah, Joe's saying that his weather is a giggle. Yeah, I know, mate. I can hear it in your voice. Certainly can hear it. It's a hug. Yes, that's correct. It's a hug. So first thing, Jimmy's home, which is the best news. For those that don't know, Jimmy was having chemotherapy in hospital. They gave him the dirty big fat wind up, and the good news is he's got no more cancer cells in his body. All we need for him to do is go home, get better, feel better, and once he feels better, they will then give him some. They'll then do a transplant, and he will be back even better than he is right now. Joe is saying, even better, Denise, hugs to you. Yep, Joe, that's hugs, purple hair. Okay, and Amy is going, that's great news, awesome news, Jimmy. So, Jimmy, surprisingly enough, mate, in case you didn't know, you've been a very popular character. Even when you were in the hospital, hospital, yeah, even when you were in that place, everybody was asking questions about you. So we're really excited to see that you're back at home and recovering. I bet you Colleen must be absolutely beside herself, and she must be hanging on to you like you wouldn't believe. So there we go. Anyway, next thing we want to talk about is this coming weekend is the Dreams in Motion. Dreams in Motion has replaced the Cruiseathon, and so we're looking for people to come and join us and put out their best hour so that we can raise some funds to get people on board cruise ships. Jimmy said he spent a month in the hospital. A month. He's very lucky. He's a very lucky man, and he appreciates each and every one of us. Mate, we're the lucky ones. You're still around to give us with moments in history, etc. And Joe is 150% correct. We kept you in our prayers every week. In fact, some of us did it every day. So there you go. Joe said, and we also appreciate you, mate. You're a great friend to many, and we always are thinking of you. Exactly well said, Joe. That is exactly what I would have said if I wasn't saying all the other stuff. So I was. All right. So let's move on. So yes, as I was saying, Dreams in Motion this weekend. We have a goal. Our goal is $10,000. If we get $10,000, we put 3 people on a cruise ship. If we get less, well, then it just means we put 1 less person on. At the end of the day, we've got some amazing cruises coming up. The RNR Tribute Cruise, who has 2 recipients on board. The ABC's cruise in April, on which Amy is the recipient there. I beg your pardon, Gabby, not Amy. Gabby was meant to be doing the Alaska cruise recently, but the organisers had to cancel, unfortunately. So Gabby has been moved to the ABC's cruise, which is going to be an amazing cruise because I believe young lady Jen will be on there as well as Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel. So a bucket load of known faces will be on board that cruise. Any of you who know Greg and Felicia, Kurt and Marsha, I believe are all going on that cruise, as well as a few others. So it's going to be an amazing cruise as well. Joe is saying that he's completely rooted. Mate, why are you so tired? For those that don't know, rooted in Australian languages, it's not take a tree and stick it in the ground. Rooted is being extremely tired and had enough. Well, Denise, you're going to see how a Helping Hands for Cruising Group Cruise works. If you can help make Gabby's time fun, that will be awesome. I will be greatly appreciative. So, it's going to be awesome, as they say in the classics. Joe is saying he's going to split like a banana split. He's so tired his eyelids are folding. Mate, thank you for popping in. Thank you for your short time up. You get some good snooze. And tell Mother Nature I say g'day, but please leave you alone. Anyway, so the Dreams in Motion, what there is there will be a spreadsheet available, which will be a running sheet. And on that running sheet will be all the channels that are going to be performing. It will be readily available. I believe it's available on the Helping Hands for Cruising website. If not, I will ensure that it is up there by today for those of you across the pond. And then all you got to do is just follow that playlist, and you'll have an amazing time. And Jimmy is saying, wait a minute, I thought Denise and Dwayne were going on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Mate, you stuffed it up, because when you said you weren't going, Denise cancelled so that she could be on the ABCs. Yeah, hey, I'm just kidding. G'day, Ross. Welcome aboard, buddy. Howdy, everyone from the land up top here. No, there's plenty of other lands above us. G'day, Ross from Jimmy. G'day, Jimmy back. So, please get involved in joining us for the Dreams in Motion, which is the old cruiseathon. Please get involved with the Dreams in Motion. Our intention is to raise as much money as we can. The goal for us is 10 grand. Guys, I was doing some figures the other day. With the current pricing and the raising, cruising and so forth, 10 grand will put 2 recipients on, not 3. Because on average, it costs us roughly about 5 grand to get a person on board. Not only are we getting them on board the cruise, we also have to fly them down. We also have to put them in a hotel. We have to also give them some onboard credit. We have to give them an excursion. So it becomes a rather costly affair. So, folks, any amount of money would be greatly appreciated. Good on you, Jimmy. You come from the land down under where the women glow and the men plunder. Can't you hear the thunder? You better run. You better take cover. Oh, sorry. Anyway, let me move on. So, yes, the Dreams in Motion is a very, very important time this weekend. Joining in all the shows that are going on, I can tell you for sure that there's going to be a couple of people doing some crazy things. Like, I know that Ross wants to do all sorts of stuff on my head, and so does Jimmy, and seriously, as well as that, I know some people will want me to draw that. You know what I'm talking about, that stuff. So anyway, let's get the important stuff out of the way. Let us get, I guess, the reason why we want to raise the funds is simply because we raise the funds, we help people do this.
is the ultimate tribute to Foreigner and Journey.
You're as cold as ice.
Bringing you back to all the eras of both Foreigner and Journey's career. Rocking the biggest hits and fan favorites with a high energy authenticity of two of the world's most iconic bands. Foreign Journey, one of the most popular tribute acts, rock with an incredible high energy stage show all night long. A show not to be missed.
Yeah, guys, it's going to be an amazing cruise, and we're going to get some very interesting people on board that cruise ship who will be the recipients. So what you need to do, folks, is come in and help us on the Dreams in Motion so that we can get those people on board the cruise. So we actually want to get a whole heap more on board the cruise. But anyway, now, what has started on Monday, for those that may or may not be aware, we've started an auction. And what is up for auction? Let me show you. On either side of me are the two lovelies. There is a purple one and what I look like seeing is a silver duck. These ducks are available for you to well, it's a silent auction, so we won't tell anybody. But you can go on to the helpinghandsforcruising.org website, go in and have a look for the event, which is the Dreams in Motion. That should be on there. And you will see up for auction are these lovely two beasties, these ducks that have been specifically made and donated for us by Chris the Duckman. And I want to thank him publicly. And what you'll see is that at the base of the duck, you'll see there is engraved, it says, well, it actually steps out, it's not engraved, stands out, it says Dreams in Motion. And then at the bottom of those ducks, you will see the Helping Hands for Cruising logo. So those are definitely up, ready now for you to auction, for you to purchase through auction. And we want you, seriously, there are two up for grabs. They're only available on the auction. Now, let me say this. If you do not make the auction, you then have to make the cruise. If you make the cruise, there will be some ducks, just as you can see underneath here. There are some ducks, about 32 of them available, which will be hidden on board the Norwegian Encore, and you will then have to be able to go and find them out of the 200 cabins that are going to be on board, plus everybody else that's there. So Ross has very kindly put up the link. It is zephy.com, ticketing cruise ducks, full speed ahead on the tides of dreams. That is the link. So if you go into the, Ross, is it available? Can you tell me, is it available on the website? I haven't actually had a look. If it's available on the website, just go and click on the link through the website and you'll get to the ducks. Go ahead, put in your bid, highest bid wins. We've got first and second place. So there you go. Go ahead, put in your bids. Thank you, Ross, for that. Not yet on the website, so we'll have to get it on the website. I'll get Crystal to organize that for me shortly. All right. So now wait a minute. Who's sending me dirty messages? Oh, there we go. So there's the actual. Yeah. Go ahead, folks. we'll get that onto the website. It's much easier. It's much more difficult trying to do it this way. But you know what? You're going to be part of unique, because all those ducks will have helping hands for cruising around the site. So it's going to be phenomenal. And yes, please make sure that it's that you get in there, put your 2 cents worth in, and come on board. It's going to be an amazing fundraiser. The Dreams in Motion. We're certainly going to get a whole lot of new faces that we haven't seen, a lot of old faces that it's been a while since we've seen them. But everybody has an opportunity to get on to those ducks. So put your 2 cents worth in and get in there. Come on board. Okay. So let me go back now. As well as that, we've also got these things available. As soon as I can get it to switch over for me, these things available. I know Ross has personally gone ahead and emptied his bank account on these things down here. You know, the popcorn. Yeah, the popcorn. Ross has personally been downing those popcorns so that he can consume more coffee. So, pop a popcorn, a proportion of the purchases that you make, and also giving being a proportion of that, those purchases that you make there, assist Helping Hands by getting by coming to us, and we get them straight out to putting a recipient on board. So I'll give you an example. As I've been saying in the past, last month, HH4C was able to receive $250 out of the sale of popcorn and coffee. And the good news was that out of that $250, 150 went to pay for some excursions for Gabby, as well as that the other 100 went in as a little bit of onboard credit for her. So yeah. I'm still waiting for Ross to give us the basic guidelines. What's the guideline, Ross? If you want to put it in the chat, give us a heads up. What's the guideline for the ducks? How do we go about winning it, etc.? Hang on, 2 secs. I'm just trying to tell somebody to come and check out our live. Oh, goodness me. There we go. Okay. So, okay. So not yet on the website. We'll get Crystal to sort that one out. Let me come back to the main so that I don't feel so cramped. You know, I'm feeling cramped between all these signs. Oh, that's so much better. Oh. All right, first things first. Highest bidder wins. So let's get the highest bidder on board, and the highest bidder will take away at least one of those ducks. Highest and second bidder. Anyway, so I know that Bruce has got something planned. I know that we've got Ruffy, the border up and getting themselves up and ready to do their bits and pieces. So yeah, it's going to be real good fun, lots of fun. The opening bid is $50. Have we got $50 in there already? Goodness me. Well, I'm hoping that $50 will be $350. All right, so I'm waiting on a video coming in from from Bruce at this point for the ABC cruise, so that we can get more and more people to go on it as well, and support our recipient Gabby on there. You've seen the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Now let me show you the Aussie Cruise. Now this one is going to be happening around December 26th, and we're actually going to see New Year's Eve on board that cruise. So come on board, have a look. An opportunity to come down under.
We invite you to our 6-night Great Barrier Reef Getaway Cruise, December 29th, 2026.
You're Ilana.
You're Shaun.
And together we are the Down Under
Cruisers.
Cruisers. Come and join us, folks. Here's our cruise.
I'd love to see you.
Come from the land down under, where the sun is hot and bright, beaches cool and waves of thunder. Morning turns to golden night. So much there is to see, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road in every little town. Oh, the land, it seems to me, with a tune as wild as sea, hands up high and voices free. Down under's where I'll be. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Meet the world on a winding road, in the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, my friend, from the city to the shore. Grab a stool, we'll find an end to keep us wanting more. Down under's calling, can't you hear? Can't you hear? Echoes in the breeze, feel the magic everywhere, in the rustling of the trees. Now the rustling of the trees. Mountains rise and rivers flow, adventures wait around. Adventures wait around, in the rustling of the trees. Mountain rise.
Yeah, that's going to be one incredible cruise, because I'm busy scrapping off things that is, or crossing off things that are on my bucket list. And 4 of the things that we're going to go and see on that cruise are coming off my bucket list. For example, I have been to Brisbane. However, I've never been to Airlie Beach, I've never been to Cairns, and I've never been to Willis Island. And more importantly, I've never had a New Year's Eve on board ship. So it's going to be amazing. So there we go. Ross is saying also catch Shaun and I on the Match Game Live on Friday night. Oscar Mykoff. It's going to be absolutely amazing. We're going to have so much fun on that. Guys, you need to come in on the Match Game Live. Come in and have a look. And when you have a look, you will see it's based on the old Match Game show that was done on TV. But what's more important is it does go a little bit south occasionally. And more importantly, you'll have both Ross and I on board. So it's definitely gone to pot straight away, as well as the fact that we will be thinking about how to keep it as clean as possible, purely because we don't want to sully the reputation of the controversial captain, Scott. Biday Nick from Burton on the Water, welcome aboard, buddy. You obviously came in and went out. It's currently 11:35 a.m. So what are you doing right now? Are you out there in a coffee shop having some fun, or are you doing something exciting? Did you get any spaghetti ice? What's going on with you? Are you having a ball? Yeah, a lot of other activities. Scott will be running his Match Game Live. there will be the board will be starting it off. I know the Down Under cruises are also on. Crazy. Anyway, I believe Ross has got some special guests on one of his shows. It might be two of his shows. Well, he might be running two sessions, but at those sessions, he's got some special guests. I'm not going to tell you who they are. You need to come and watch the whole Dreams in Motion session. So, folks, get your acting together, clear your calendar for Friday night, and get it in there. I mean, Ross does actually have two shows on. However, it's not standard that we'll run two shows, but Ross has a specific reason, and that is he'll have two special guests. I'm not telling you who they are. I'm not one of them. I can tell you quite candidly. I'm not one of them. So, and neither is Kenny, and I believe neither is Jimmy. So there you go. He has two special guests. So each show will have a special guest. You guys need to go on board and check it out. I know they'll be talking about something, as usual. Something that, yeah, that's about it. Something. Anyway, other activities that are going to be on board. We've got a few awesome other people like Viso's Travel will be doing something, and can't remember who all the others are. I know that we've got Chris. Chris will be doing something from our channel. Crystal will be doing something as well from Destination Delight. And I believe Bruce has got something organised from Ocean to Ocean Travel. And usually when Bruce has something going, he usually has Cindy involved. And if Cindy's involved, oh boy, Bruce is in a lot of trouble. Denise, let me know if you have around 9 a.m. Eastern open for Saturday or Sunday. That's about the only time I can come up. Let me talk to Ron and Scott and see what we can put together. You know what? That would be absolutely amazing. Actually, Ross can tell, or I'll get Crystal to have a chat with you. She actually was asking about you, but we'll be sorting you out. I'll get her in touch with you, Denise. Nick will be in Germany this weekend, mate. Ireland tomorrow. Have you had your Irish whiskey yet, laddie? And did you take your kilt with you? The last time Nick was in Ireland, he got himself a kilt made. I was wondering if he was actually wearing it, but we'll see how he goes. Man, I believe it's freaking heavy to carry around with you. So if he did, great. If he didn't, I feel sorry for you, mate. Just next time. But I know that you're not going to be spending time wearing kilts. You're going to be spending time tripping around Germany with your best mate. We already have bids in the auction. Well, that's awesome. I better go and check it out. You better show me how to check it out. But I'll talk to you about that a little later. Anyway, having said that, Denise, we'll definitely get you, and I believe that also Jen Cohen and Chef Todd are doing something for the Dreams in Motion. And I believe she's doing it like really late at night so that nobody watches. Because apparently, and this is from Jen herself, apparently Chef Todd is a bit afraid of public speaking, and Jen is definitely afraid of trying something different in public anyway. So anyway, Yes, Denise, they are. See, they are doing a midnight show, and that's precisely why. Because Jen does not like. Well, every time Jen goes on board, she runs a show whenever I'm asleep, just so that I don't watch. So this is her excuse: nighttime snacks or midnight snacks. Yeah, yeah, no. Anyway, that's all I know. No, he left his Irish suit back in the US of A. Now, first of all, let me say um, it is the Tuesday after Easter, so let me get in a bit late. I hope you guys all had a very happy Easter, and also those of you who managed did have a great Passover. So, fortunately, they all coincided, so that's awesome. For those that are affected, my condolences about the Pope. Um, Everything will happen for the best, and we will have a new Pope come up on board shortly, I believe. Having said that, though, only good things are going to happen to you guys today. All right. Denise has had a giggle at that. She's also said to me that she's working this weekend, but she will have a 9 a.m. slot. So she'll work all night, come home, stay awake, do the show, and then go to bed and crash. 9 a.m., 10, 11, it's about 11 p.m. our time. So I'll have to stay awake just for Denise. Just for Denise. So we'll see how we go. Other than that, folks, please spread the word around. Get as many people as you know involved in listening, emptying out their pockets, giving us all their hard-earned coins. If you've got any excess dollars, we won't be upset at that, because you will most definitely putting a dream in somebody's eyes and you'll be making it come true. And that's exactly what we want to do, is make a dream a reality. That's exactly what we want to do. Make dreams a reality. Give somebody the opportunity to come out and have some fun and enjoy what's going on for the Dreams in Motion. Yeah, what more can I say? Any questions out there, folks? Nick is saying, great time here in Europe. Can't wait to get on the sleeper train on Thursday and head back to Bavaria. Now, Nick, how long does that train ride take? If it's a sleeper train, so you're going overnight. The question is it a slow train? How long does it take? Because I was under the impression that it's not that great a distance once you go under the channel. So, yeah, see how that works. 13 hours from Amsterdam to Munich. That long. So you're going to get to Amsterdam under the tunnel, under the in the channel, underneath the Channel Tunnel, and land up in Amsterdam, do whatever, and then go from Amsterdam to Munich. Is that correct? Oh, good on you, Jen. You just placed your bids. You never know. You might be one of the lucky few. YDG, you the girl. Now, wait a minute, Jen. There's a rumor going around, the one that don't tell anybody, but I started it, that the only reason why you're doing the midnight show is because you didn't want me to watch you. And as a result, you're hiding again because it's much easier if you do that. Do it late at night so that I can't put in my comments. Is that true? I mean, is that have I created the correct rumor? Just let me know. Yes, because every time you put on a show, I'm always in bed. So the reason why you've got it extra late is so that I stay in bed. Is that correct? Is that correct, Jen? Nick is going, he flies to Amsterdam, and then he's flying from London to Dublin, then Dublin to Amsterdam, and then from Amsterdam, he's training it to Munich. Mate, yeah, you won't get any sleep. And by the way, that who me, Jen, let me say, I can see a very cheeky smirk going on your face right now. A really cheeky smirk. Thank you, Jen, for the donation. Yep, great. Not a chance. See, you just destroyed me now. What? Not a chance that you got that smirk, or that you want to hide from me? And was it a correct rumor? Nick is going to be fair, Shaun. I don't think she's going to get any sleep that night either. She's getting up early to meet him at the train station. What time do you pull in? What time does the train actually hit Munich? Well, it won't hit Munich. Please God, it doesn't hit Munich. Please God, it just goes in and pulls in at the station. If it hit Munich, we'd be worried. Okay. Now, is it just Jen who's going to be... Jen, is it just you, or is Chef Todd going to be doing things with you? 6 a.m. So that is an early get up for you. 6 a.m. in the morning. All right, let's have a look. See. Okay, so well, folks, you've got to get on those cruises. You've got to get on the Dreams in Motion. You've got to just do stuff. I can tell you now, and you can ask any of the recipients, Kenny, Roxanne, who else? Cindy and James Catanese, Scott and Amber Hicks. You ask any of them and they'll all tell you exactly the same thing. They'll all say that it changed their lives and got them. I mean, particularly Kenny, he was homeless at one particular point in time, and he certainly had a life-changing experience. So don't worry, there'll be some more stuff out there from Gabby's side of the family and the two new recipients that are going on the middle of on the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise. Denise, ooh, that sounds naughty, Jen. Well, Jen is, yeah, I know. And Jen is saying she just thought Midnight Munchies with Chef Todd would be fun. Don't take it personally. I'm taking everything personally, Jen, because when I see your Midnight Munchies, I want to be eating some of them, right? And that would be like midnight. No, it wouldn't. It would be like 2 p.m. in the afternoon. So I can actually handle your Midnight Munchies. So just you be careful. I'll be watching. Yeah, I'm just joking. Come on. I'm trying to do three things at once, but I can quite honestly say I'm a male and you females are way better at doing three things at once. So I'm going to do this. Let's see what's he saying. Everyone needs to put their jammies on for Jen's stream. Yep, your PJs. Put your PJs on. Pajama party. Okay, well, we'll have to see how things go. Anyway, I'm gonna call this quits very soon. Jen is saying, well, next year we'll have to have Chef Todd present at the HH4C Fest. Absolutely, that's going to be amazing. Denise sounds great, but scrubs are almost Jeremy, so I'm good. Depends on the scrubs you're wearing there, Denise. If they're the ones that look like Father Christmas and all those. Yeah. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call this one quits. Thank you very much for popping in. I'm going to, hey, Jimmy, if you're still in the chat, this one is for you, mate. I think you might recognize it when you actually hear it. But folks, I would like to thank you all for coming on board. Tomorrow night we'll have the Down Under Cruisers doing a show, and then on Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, which is equal to midday here, midday brunch. So have fun, guys. Take care, and we'll catch up with you later.
Dreams set sail today, rising up no delay. Hands reach out, we say, join us, come what may. Waves of hope we ride, strength is found inside. Together side by side, we conquer every tide. Helping hands to cruising, every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing, nothing just.
This is from Fantastic Cruiser Group, Carnival Pride. We had a blast, we enjoy ourselves.
Smiles light up the night, under stars so bright. Turning
I want to
roads
thank
to
him and
ride,
Matt.
holding on so tight. Sail with me, we'll find joy in every kind.
That we all joined ourselves together, and they are great friends of ours now. We got two brothers. And
who are they?
oh, Dewey and Captain Billy.
Alright, so you guys just had your first cruise. How did you guys enjoy it? And what do you think was your favorite thing that you did?
Favorite thing that we did?
Every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing. Nothing, just keep moving. Holding hands to cruising. Every heart is choosing. Life's a sea we're losing. Nothing, just keep moving.
And do you guys have any recommendations for first-time cruisers?
Under stars so bright,
believe everything you hear when they say you want to eat.
Definitely.
Food here.
holding on so tight.
It's convenient, right at hand.
Sail with me, we'll find
The ice cream machine needs
joy in every kind.
Every time you walk through the door,
Leave
it's
the
right
past behind. In each
Great, well thank you for letting me interview you.